15 pages are there.
हाँ वो प्रिंसिपल
विजेंद्र कुणाल उन्होंने कुछ भेजा है कि नहीं?
हाँ बोल देना कि वेदर देवा
हेलो
कोविड upload period in my office. Just next to me, Mr. Josna, Gitanjali, and Manish and Professor Sujit Kumar here. So I'm very happy that at least this is our first, second EC meeting, but first time we are meeting physically with the social distancing and the IITDAA office. And this is the first time we are keeping our EC online. Online, what I means that online means that our EC working, how the EC is conducted, will be visible to all our alumni across India and abroad. So I welcome all, and I just would like to share my thoughts about what we have done, what we are proposed to do in the rest of my period. As you are aware that we had our AGM, first EC meeting on 6th of June, then we have AGM on 27th June, and then we are having today the second EC meeting. And this EC meeting, the basic purpose of conducting this EC meeting was to have that what we have done last 3 months, what is we have to just setting the tone for the rest of the period. We have formulated some subcommittees. Those subcommittees are really useful, or whether we have to modify their contents, or whether they are will have some value in the future or not. So that's why we are conducting this EC meeting. The basic purpose of this meeting is only to know from the EC members that how they feel, because we have brought lot of changes in our working styles, being because of the challenge posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. We should have our first EC meeting just after 1 week of the election, but this time we had this time lot of variations were there, and we are very happy that the alumni has given good response, and they have accepted our new way of conducting our EC meetings and conducting activities of IITDAA. I'm very thankful to our alumni that they have even forgiven us the many times we did lot of mistake also, because we are the EC which we are normally, when one OB or one EC comes, OB, they have 1 month time to adjust with the new realities. So in this new normal, we given the OB charge without the transitory period of 1 month because of COVID-19. So we were like learning by doing. So we definitely in the course of time would have made some mistakes. So I seek your apology if I made certain mistakes while conducting, while discharging my responsibility as a president of IIT Delhi Alumni Association. Now, to set the today's agenda, I'll be talking about, as I told you earlier, about the subcommittees. My EC members, they will come and they will represent, they will share their ideas. What the difficulties they face while working on those subcommittees, and what we have to do to make those subcommittee meaningful. So we are doing like a collective, EC is a collective body. So we want to have a collective thoughts, collective wisdom to be there. So this is EC meeting is only to sharing ideas, exchanging our ideas. And I request all the past presidents to give suggestion to how to do things better, where we have to improve, where we are lacking. So we have just come here to seek your advice, your opinions, to make the things better, because you have built this great organization. You have given this, you have given now mandate us to do our part of work. And I'm very, because you have created this great institution of IIT Delhi Alumni Association. So I look forward to your suggestion, your opinions, discuss whatever they feel, whatever they come into mind. They have to share their idea thought without thinking whether this will be pleased to others or they will, so they should speak their mind. And we are all ex-student body. Basically, we are all ex-students. So we have the common emotional connect. Now, regarding the activities, my focus in the rest of the period, apart from the regular event, will be development of chapters. We have already had made some start in global chapters, and we have experimented. There are new thing like we have chapters. The global cooperative members, and then we have advisory. The senior alumnus have come as a like advisory. So we have created two platforms. One is the global cooperative EC member, and we have another is the global executive advisory council. So Pradeep Khanna, he has done great job, and still he is doing, and it's a good response. People have become very enthusiastic because we are global alumni. There's no doubt about it. And so that is the one area we have made some progress. And the same thing we have now talked to our national chapter also. We have already spoken to Bombay chapters, Ahmedabad, Bhopal, Trivandrum, and Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad. So these are the the northern, sorry, Gitanjali or Kalpen, they will talk about. National Kalpen Shukla is the national convener for chapters. Then now coming to the other activity, like one thing since Professor Mr. Krishnan Dhar, our past president, he is the chairman of PAN IIT India, he is also joined, and people have a lot of people have a lot of doubt and this thing that how the PAN IIT is there, where IITDAA should align with the PAN IIT, or whether we should have our separate independent IIT or we should coexist together, or we should work together. I mean, some of my friends, they have some doubts because PAN IIT movement was started with a great thrust. In between, it's a loss, its momentum. Now again, it's picking up. So their doubt, their concern are legitimate. Now I asked Mr. Krishnan Dhar, when he let him speak and clarify that how we have to go forward. See, PAN IIT, I nominated two persons. One is Mr. Sanjeev Jain and Mr. Praveen Kumar. See, and this was the last day, was 21st May was the last day to nominate them. And 20th May, I nominated them. And once after the nomination, I am just informing you, but we have not paid fees for last 2 years. I mean, 2 terms, not 2 years, 2 terms. So it's amount of almost 4 years. So any organization, when you join, if you pay as a membership fees, then only you consider that they are the member. So Mr. Krishnan Dhar has to answer whether we are the 2 nominations which I have forwarded, whether they will be accommodated as a member, even though we have not paid the fees. It was the minuted in our EC meeting when Mr. Rohit Koshi was the chairing as a president. It was minuted that we'll pay the because we are working, as I told, in a very haphazardly. Whatever comes, we are doing. It's not a very planned way. We are not able to do it because COVID-19 activity. So that is a personal opinion that PAN IIT movement, PAN IIT association is the reality. Because when I discuss with the even chapter also, national chapter also, they say IIT Delhi, we cannot build the momentum, we cannot get a critical mass. Even chapter as near as NCR like Jaipur and other places, Bhopal, they are told that we have to have PAN IIT approach. Not only PAN IIT, even IIM should be there. So that is the feedback which I received. Then I told them, see, even IIT Delhi comes with IIT Kanpur or IIT Kharagpur or IIT Roorkee. That doesn't mean that we lose our individuality. It's always better to come together And like USA Senate has passed resolution 227 where they recognize the contribution made by the IITs. It is not that IIT Delhi has made contribution, made contribution by the IIT. So definitely we as IIT Delhi, we are a part of IIT system. So PAN IIT or IIT IM or other university, we should join hand wherever we feel feasible. Like to grow, we need to work in like cooperation and cooperative manner. Wherever we get a best partner, we should align with this. Aligning doesn't mean that we lose our identity. IIT Delhi will remain always IIT Delhi. I'm very proud to share that IIT Delhi alumni is the most active, most vibrant alumni association in the country, because I was finalist in one alumni association, and then they told me that if IIT Delhi is 100, IIT Kanpur and other IIT only 30%. So that is a level we are enjoying. So as far as the IIT Delhi is concerned, so I am open that IIT, PAN IIT is a good movement. Even IIT IM is a good movement because that experiment was done in London. When we combined IIT IM combination, or why to IM? Let's go to MIT, Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge, Delhi University, JNU, where we get aims. See, it's not we have that by assigning with the best institution of the world will not lose our identity. So I am with the PAN approach because that is only when we can sustain the movement. It's not that, yes, in Delhi, if I have a NCR chapter or Delhi activity, yes, I can stand alone, I can, but if I have to do something, say other city, definitely I have to join hand with my other IITs also. So that is my thoughts as far the PAN IIT is concerned. Now, Mr. Krishnan Dhar is there. He's a past person. He's a current chairman. Definitely, he will share. I'll ask him to share his idea and remove some doubts which has come to many of my alumni that what is the vision, how we work together. So I'm very happy that he has one meeting 3 o'clock. Still he is ready. He has come to join. And one more before I just conclude my discussion, that National Education Policy 2020 has come, and that National Education Policy recognize role of alumni in the school education. But higher education, they are silent, but they say the Board of Governors should decide, should run the higher education institution. So definitely IIT, like IIM Ahmedabad, I was told by last time Kalpin that IIM Ahmedabad have the alumni run Board of Governors. So I am certain that IIT Delhi will also will be governed, will have a Board of Governors where our alumni will play a bigger role. So this I am hopeful that the National Education Policy 2020 has, even though not mentioned anywhere, role of alumni in the higher education paragraphs, but they have recognized the role of alumni, as I said earlier, in the school education. But that doesn't mean that our role is not there. Board of Governors, we can have. And one more point I would like to add here, that let all alumni come together, share their thoughts and ideas, and with that ideas and thoughts, let's go to the government, because recently IIT Delhi was ranked #1 by India Today in the country. So in higher education, we are sitting in the top of the pyramid. We are the crown of the higher education as on date. So IIT Delhi alumni should come forward, give their thoughts on national education policy, how we have to go about, because they talk about multidisciplinary, inclusiveness, all the things they are talking. So we have to have our own vision. What is our role IIT Delhi and IIT Delhi alumni is going to play in the national education policy as per the national education policy 20, because now government bring a lot of act and will amend a lot of things also. So we have to evolve with the changing reality of the country, of the education policy. So I want, and definitely they have put 2035 as a guideline, where 50% enrollment in higher education. I read two of our article, Mr. Rajendra Pawar, he has wrote about national education policy in Economic Times, and one of my batchmates, Rajiv Sabharwal, he has also written. So we have a lot of thought leaders in IIT Delhi alumni. I request those them to come forward, share their ideas. Let us take this great institute of IIT Delhi and our IIT Delhi Alumni Association to a greater heights. Thank you for listening me, and I open to you. My colleagues will share the ideas. Then in turn, I will come to you for your ideas and discussion. In case if there is any technical problem or we could not share, we'll share our PPTs. because I have such policy matters. I am only handling in the our EC, like we have a social media policy, we have a digital media policy, we have webinar policy. Today we'll give you demo of webinar management software by Mr. Mukul Singla. He will give the, we have developed a webinar management platform, the how to, because now we are making the system very democratic. Like people should know when they come to the platform, they should know that what are the events happening, whether I have the time slot available or not. Because now the requests come to me, suddenly last moment requests come, then I don't know how to accommodate. If I say no, he get angry. But he doesn't understand my limitation, because already I committed the time to somebody. But at the same time, I don't want to lose him. So for me, there is a dilemma. So when there is a time schedule, people can come, see whether when the time is allowed, which topic is running. So those demo Mr. Mukul Singla will show you today very shortly. So, and I have
Ravi,
sent the subcommittee form, Google form, to all my EC members to give their feedback, what they feel about, whether they are really interested or they want to dump some of them. I have told them, let us share freely, because it's all informal, it's all voluntarily. There is nothing here that is a mandatory. Yes, one thing is mandatory. I requested this agenda item also there, that all EC members should participate mandatory in all the activities which IITDAA has agreed to do with some partner or with the assignment some MOU, because it's not the Ravindra Kumar who's responsible. It's IITDAA's responsible. It's the president IITD or is the office bearer or the EC as a collective body are responsible. So where the time is not there, because EC now, because of the WhatsApp and the email, EC theoretically can work 24/7, but whenever the EC get notified and the meeting is notified, sorry, and then we conduct our business that are our MOA. Just for informally, we are just sharing thoughts. So with this, I just conclude my address. And one more thing, recently the civil services result came, and I will, Mr. Manish Jaiswal, when his turn will come, he will congratulate all the IIT Delhi alum who has made into civil services. He will congratulate them, and some of them would have, I think, joined also in our meeting. I have invited them also, but I'm not sure how many of them come. But will Mr. Manish Jaiswal is the looking after the subcommittee of the government bureaucratic activity. He will congratulate when his turn will come. Thank you, and sorry, I'll come. I'll answer whenever the things are. Now I give over to Josna. Thank you.
excuse me, Ravi, can I just interrupt for a second? I have to go back. I have to go back to join my EC meeting. So can I?
Please.
I will not be able to stay here long. Can I just?
Yes, please go ahead, because we have to doubts. Go ahead.
So वो प्रोडक्ट्स में मिलना चाहती थी, तो मैं आती हूँ इस हफ्ते के क्वेश्चन और कितना छोड़ बोली अभी नई चीजें यहाँ आए थे इसलिए तो मैंने पहचाना नहीं राइट तो मुझे बता तो कहाँ है मैं तुझसे मिलने आ गई
Hello everyone. If you're not talking, could you please put your speakers on mute, because we are hearing a lot of background noises. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Ravi, can I? You know, I have left my Pan IIT EC meeting to come and join. I cannot stay for very long. So can I just answer questions or what people want to know, and then I will take your leave?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Now, as Ravi said earlier, Pan Pan IIT is really, I'm getting audio problems. Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, your voice is clean and clear. You can go on.
Okay, okay,
Thanks.
excellent. The Pan IIT, let me just explain to you how
Yes,
it
yes,
works.
please go ahead.
Let me just explain to you how it works. We have an EC in which every IIT. Okay, I'm talking. I hope people can hear me. So in our EC in Pan IIT has 2 members from all the alumni associations, and we have got some members from the general body. So the alumni associations are very well represented. And really, this is not a decision about whether we should align with Pan IIT or not. I mean, all the alumni associations are our members. Some have not yet paid the fees. It's not just Delhi. And we are not really, I mean, we are requesting people to do it. We are not making a big problem of it. I think our representative Praveen is already attending our EC meeting. So that's all going on. But in terms of the entire vision and concept of Pan IIT, it is actually, the purpose is to enable the joint efforts of IIT alumni from all the IITs for certain specific purposes. There are several of them, and they have varied at certain times. At one time, it was raising funds for the IITs. In the early days, when the grants started to be cut, there were financial difficulties. So there was an effort into that. Networking among IIT alumni is another big objective that we think. And third is for national benefit, national development, or what we call nation building. So these are generally what activities we undertake. Now, you know, Ravi mentioned that there are certain people who have some doubts about Pan IIT. I would like to know what these doubts are so I can clear them up, because there is no really scope to have doubts, because this is the Pan IIT is almost completely run by people who were nominated there by their alumni associations. I was nominated to Pan IIT by this association, IIT Delhi Alumni Association. Most of the people come through that route. The rest of them come through people who have done organized conclaves or organized events or made major contributions to Pan IIT. They are also taken. So there is really no difference between, you know, it's not a we and they situation. This is not like that. You have a direct entry into the EC. You have 2 representatives. You should talk to them. If there are ideas, suggestions from the alumni association, they can put it up directly onto into the EC. So it is not as if that there are barriers between us and the alumni associations and the Pan IIT. So really, why there should be doubts and where the doubts are, I would like to clear up, because then we can be more specific about what it is. Anyone have
actually,
I have one question.
Yeah.
That during the last general body meeting of the Pan IIT, I had specifically asked if any of the IITs is a defaulter.
Yeah.
And it is on record that the chairman said that there is no defaulter. So how come now the payment is still outstanding?
Look, I must admit that this is not, I've just started my term in July. I have not looked at whether who has made payments, but I knew that till some time ago, till last year, some of the alumni associations had not yet paid. Not because they have anything against paying, but they hadn't really got around to doing it. You see, you must realize that, as Ravi was saying, IIT Delhi Alumni Association is fairly active. The other associations...
They have never made any payment. That's what I understand. Is it correct?
I will have to check this. I will have to check.
No, IITD, I think the president will be able to verify, or Satish, if he is there, he'll be able to confirm.
I'll check it up anyway. This is not a big issue as far as we are concerned.
Why it affects the membership itself? See, the eligibility of the member who are getting represented, who are present in the Pan IIT, if they are defaulting members, it becomes their membership itself becomes a liability.
It does. It does. But we are not. Nobody is enforcing that. We are not taking that kind of action.
Hello, this is KDR. May I like to speak?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Go
Hello.
ahead.
This is KDR. I was the treasurer for last 2 years of PAN IIT. So I would like to give you some background. It is not like IIT Delhi has never paid. IIT Delhi has paid. IIT Delhi Alumni Association has paid for the membership till 2018. When 2018 Atul Bal has become the president, he stopped paying. So before that, IIT Delhi Alumni Association has paid. For 1819 and 1920, they have not paid. 1920, Kosi was there, but he wanted to pay, but somehow he could not pay. So now this is why I am requesting that you forget 1819, but at least for 1920 and 2021, you should pay.
I think IITDAA should check up, because I think the president, Mr. Ravinder, is also not very clear about how much payment has gone. So, okay, maybe the next meeting, this thing can be clarified, how much payment has been made. And
I have a question. Can I speak?
Please.
Can anyone clarify why we didn't pay PAN IIT for the session 2018-19? Was there any genuine reason for doing that?
I think Mr. Atul Bal is on the...
Because if the reasons be genuine, we can think of whether we will be paying it or not. But that thing should be clear. What made IIT didn't pay for a specific year? The reason should be known to us, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, look, the thing is that as far as we are concerned in PAN IIT, it is true that technically you have not paid the
Let me allow, please follow the protocol just like that. The speaker is given doesn't mean that you will express your ideas. See, please respect the seniors, respect the chair. Maintain a decorum. People are watching, it's recorded. We are live on the Facebook, we are live on the YouTube. And Professor Naveen Garg is also there.
Sir, what does it mean? It's a meeting of DC. Sir, what does it mean? No, what does it mean? Why are you shouting?
Please mute. No, I am telling you, just mute.
No, you cannot shout. It's a meeting of EC and EC will speak.
Please mute him. Just mute him. I'll allow then only one speaker will speak. See, I told Josna to give the how we have to conduct meeting.
But you cannot shout. You have no right to shout.
No, please, I'll give a chance. You will get a chance. Seniors are there. I come there. Discussion how we have to conduct.
With due respect, I am listening.
Please mute him.
I am listening.
When senior presidents are listening.
But you have started shouting.
What's the purpose of chair? What's the purpose of chair? Yes, please. Now we'll come to this our second item. Yeah, please give the time. All you get a chance.
I'll invite Mukul Singla for a demo of the webinar management platform. Mukul, can you start with the demo?
Yeah, sure, Jyotsna ma'am, I can.
Hello, Mukul.
Am I audible?
Is he there?
Yes, you're audible, Mukul. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Let me share my screen. Actually, it is disabled. Satish, can you please enable share screen? I need to share my screen and show the system.
Can you share now?
No, I am not able to share. Satish, just alongside share screen, there is a. Yeah, now I am able to.
Start with the demo, Mukul.
So up till now, specifically in this virtual board, I'm just explaining you the actual problem we have till now. In this virtual world, there is a big problem that we need to arrange a lot of webinars, and there is not a professional way, there is not a systematic way to arrange to manage these webinars. Earlier, what was the process that the person, the organizer, whoever want to set up a webinar, he have to first share the description with IIT Delhi Alumni Association office. Then at the office staff will reach president and the committee members to understand the approval process. And after approval, they will start in this event section. They will start one event. After that, they go to a Zoom or a Zoom software. At Zoom software, they start a Zoom meeting. Then they will market that Zoom link. This was the process earlier. So what can be a new and a professional way to start it is like we actually approached our IIT alumni on this is created by Saurabh and his team. Saurabh is IIT Delhi alumni of 2004 batch. So here for now I have logged in as super admin. Here what you can do is we can create a user. You can add your add all the information of any event like this. You can just, it's a very simple system where you need to just create an event, just type event type, which can be a webinar, just a stream, that it should it be Zoom link or external link, a title can be anything. Like for this thing, this can be a title, right? This is our current system. You can write this as title, right? Here you can add the description. Basically, staff won't have to do it. It will be a democratic process, and anybody who is organizer, we can create a user and he can do this. I'm just showing you this administrator account. This is my personal account. So yeah, this is my personal account. You can do it through personal account also. After that, you can add an image. You can add a category. There are different categories. You can add as many categories as you want. Like this is IIT Delhi Alumni Association event. Is it nature? Is it human resources? Mostly we have a business, startup, and social. These three categories are very important for us. After that, we can add a date or time. What date we want to have, what is the scheduled date for that event? What is the timings? And what is the duration of that event? I have already added one of that event, the event. That's why I'm not adding it here. After that, you can add admin manager. Like whoever is creating this event, he will automatically be picked as host. This is the system settings for now. Now here admin manager, I can change it to Mukul. I can add a short bio and I can add a role. If suppose our president Ravinder is a speaker, then I can add another, this role. I can add a speaker. After all these settings, this is basically normal setting, whatever the event description is, I can just submit event. I have already done it and it will look like this. It will then come to this panel. This is what I had added just before this discussion. So I can view it here. This is the event. These are the event details. So this is the description I had added at that box. These are the event panels. Mukul is host, Ravinder is speaker. And this is the event registration. So, and we will have that criteria that do we want to edit that event, like our team, whoever is the panel, who is allocated to, who is assigned to reject or accept the approve that this specific event. We can cancel the event also from here. So now the workflow will be that you can just register as a user. You can add the details. You can request the team to approve your event. Once event is approved, it is automatically connected to Zoom. The Zoom meeting will automatically start at the specific time. You can log in and you can connect to the system, and no need to share any Zoom meeting. It is like a register for that specific event. For registering, you need to log in into the system. For logging in, you will have a username, password. And after logging in, you can see all the past events. whatever there were. You can explore category wise, like what are different categories, and you can explore my events, whatever your events are. And in addition to that, there is a team members, like few will be super admin for us, one will be event manager, one will be financial manager, like whatever the sponsorship and those type of taking payments and those type of thing. One is community manager who can approve or disapprove, or who can allow a user that if a user is registering, we need to understand if he is actually IIT Delhi alumni or not. These are settings panel where you can change the logo, you can favicon icon, and you can change the moderation types. That do you want event to auto approve, or do you want to have that intervention and somebody will be approving? These are Zoom account settings and all this. So broadly, this is the webinar management system, and I believe it will have a dramatic effect on the way we are managing our webinars today. That's all. Thank you. If you have any questions, I am here to answer that.
Hi Mukul. I think this is a really good platform. Just one question. I just want to clear if my understanding is correct. So anybody who wants to do a webinar using IIT Delhi alumni platform, they will first have to book, propose their webinars over here, their content and everything, and then the EC members and the policy members will come and approve it, and then only it will flow to Zoom.
अब उसको बोलने दो. Let me speak.
Mukul, was that correct?
Sorry, I missed the last part.
Yeah, so my question was, so anybody who wants to use IIT Delhi platform, they will first put all the details here, and only once one of our members go and approve, then only it will flow to the Zoom platform. Before that, it cannot.
Yeah. Before that, he cannot. And it is not that any member can approve it. It is that whatever easy panel.
Whoever wants to discuss, please raise your hands and then speak. Raise your hands, whosoever has the questions.
Thank you, Mukul. That's it for me.
Connections are not there.
Yeah.
Raise hand.
No, nothing is there.
Please.
See, Mukul, if the demo is over, we'll start with the
next person is there. Yeah, you allow her to speak.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Gitanjali now to give the update of the activities done.
So I'm stopping my sharing, right?
Mukul, that was
wonderful job.
So good evening, everyone. So the new, so as you know,
I cannot hear anything. Gitanjali, your voice is breaking.
I can't hear anything. Hello, still not audible.
Am I audible now?
Yeah. Satish,
hello?
Yeah. Yes, Gitanjali, now you are audible.
Okay. So
Yeah,
good evening, everyone.
Perfect.
And as you all know, we are facing this difficult situation. Everybody is impacted. So we are also impacted. And but we are trying our best to be comfortable and take fun. But then I hope you will excuse us, and we are trying to adjust. And in the future times, I think we'll be able to manage things in a better format. So as you all know that on 3rd May 2020, the new EC was formed. 7 new EC members joined with us. And after their joining, we also had the e-Nagme, the musical evening, which was held on 3rd of May. And then on 4th May, we had BC chat room with Vikram Gupta. And on 10th May, we had quarantine comedy and Kavita. And on 1st June, we had IITDAA Global Summit, which was an online. And I'm very happy to share that from 3rd May to 1st August, we have been able to organize 12 webinars, and these webinars current I assure with the idea. We try to see what all you have with of the president. We'll try to have that. The first CC meeting, as the president has already told, was held on 6th of June, and the nomination for IITDAA Award for Outstanding to National Development for year 2020 was held. Held on it being an electronic meeting. It was quite successful. We had a good participation from the members, and after that also we have had series of events like on that says business opportunities. And on 1st of August, very latest, we had a webinar, episode 3 of the IITDAA Globalization Global Chapter and Elections. So I would request that please get in touch with us. We have various subcommittees and they have been allocated specific themes. So whichever theme you would like to contribute and committee and a small activity. Small details that the retreat to see the rules which have to be followed. The chair is the president currently, so we cannot talk directly amongst each other. We have a very, very specific agenda and we are short of time. You will appreciate that even under such circumstances, we are sitting in the office. So please do not break the chain, and we are having connections there. So these are issues. So please take the permission. Please also take the permission of the president by raising hands. And only when you are go ahead. Otherwise, you can be allowed. Please go ahead. Otherwise, you can raise your hand and try to respect this. I will now take it. The next agenda. The next one is about startup event, which we are startup.
I couldn't hear anything.
We have got startups registered, startup. So round of judgment has been done from 10th of August. Second round evaluation pitch is going to happen. And we were facing challenges of having number of jury members. But with the help of senior members, we have been able to select many of the jury members. They would be judging all these startups. I'll request everyone to please be there on the startup pitches and see what is happening over there. And on 15th August, when finale is there, some of the startups would be given awards and others would be funded also. So let's have fun over there and see what is going on. Thank you. And now I'll request, we will start with the subcommittee's update. So I'll request Mr. Pradeep to come and speak about his subcommittee.
He's not there. Just check him.
He's unwell. Just he's unwell.
Okay, Mr. Pradeep, who is organizing VR/AR events, and he is the head of emerging technologies. He's not feeling well, so he's not here today. But he has organized conference, and every now and then he has been organizing global things. Global chapter also is. We have had meetings. So we have had number of meetings. Chapters. Please join on those meetings and see what is happening over there. Next item is I'll request Mr. Suri to speak about his subcommittee. About
इधर घुमाना पड़ेगा या मैं उधर हूँ सतीश जी की जगह the next is and I told you that the real hand control group use करके नहीं you have to do ये ना he told was doing a real insulted me. प्रेसिडेंट भी करना चाहिए ठीक he is visible, she is also visible, president is also visible. So my good wishes to all the alumni. I think it's all alumni attending.
Yeah.
I was allotted about 8 subcommittees, so I'll describe very briefly, one by one. The most I worked with was a student stress committee. There were some suggestions coming up. I discussed on various platforms. So one was making WhatsApp groups. There were 2 WhatsApp groups. One I made, and another one was also I made, and some past presidents and present president and EC members, even our secretary. I think they were also members of that. So one suggestion came, that was to train the students by some method, say yoga or some bearing the stress or something. Another that I stressed upon was that for that yoga and no method was sufficient. Some administrative that I should not call faults, but they certainly need attention. Some facts were there that I enumerated in 2-3 pages, and I submitted to our EC office and discussed. And I do need your opinion. A few points I can mention that CGPA was written on the degree, so I oppose that, because in some degrees, even by IIT Delhi, say MTech degree, it was not written. So it was a fluctuating mind of the IIT Delhi administration. And there are some platforms where nobody demands CGPA. Say, for example, coming to EC, I simply need a degree. I don't need any CGPA. So, but it is written. So it spoils the impression if low CGPA is there. And suppose somebody needs CGPA, it can be taken separately, not only CGPA, but percentage or whatever grade in every subject. So another point was lowering of 1 grade by not attending the classes. There are several such points. And one more point I suggested, that was giving first division to all the students of IIT, whosoever pass out. Because first division is compared even with the local colleges, say AMI, polytechnics. After polytechnic, people do AMI, some do from NIT, private colleges. So their first division and marking system in IIT that gives first division, that cannot be compared. Some universities are giving grading points, say above 90% A, above 80% B, or 70% C. So they have a form. So there it's relevant, but in IIT it's not relevant. Here, even if somebody gets out of 10, even 4 mark, because nobody's having 6 or 7. So its evaluation is entirely different. Then I conducted 2-3 days discussion in Karakoram group, where all the members of all the years of alumni, they participated, and very openly they discussed it for continuously for 2 days. I have submitted that report also to chair. And some students, they said that our name should not be quoted, but they gave their views. So it is up to the EC or for discussion. It is not mine. Whatever majority decides, we should do that. Yeah, and president has submitted my report to even director also. They are considering it. So again, this is handed over to the president and EC for consideration. Okay. Well, my next committee was database of alumni teaching in Indian university, foreign university. So for that I needed the data that was denied to me. So I could collect only from a few groups. One was like WhatsApp group of Singapore, Patna, Dehradun, and it had no logic, as I'm expressing also. So it's my request that I should be allowed access. Even if I'm not allowed access, invite sent by Satish. So I'm not interested in any data, but it is my need. Like even Satish can send the invite. So, and I've explained in mail also very well. So subcommittee for improving the faculty and incoming students, UG, PG and research scholar. For that I noted that main reason for decline in the coming students in IIT, that is like 60% reservation. That is but not in our hand, it's a political decision. So no comments. So we cannot do also, and we should not comment also. But it is the reason. In our times, there was only 22% reservation, SC, ST. Now OBC, economical legal sections. But needless again, no comments from even director, anybody doesn't have any so that is the reason for declining. And then coaching institutes, and in that coaching is by coaching like it has increased. Coaching was in our times also, but not that much. So suggestion in this regard from my side, and it is also a point that why students are not coming to IIT Delhi toppers. It will cover that aspect also, that we should start IIT Delhi our own coaching with alliance, or some policy should be devised. I'm not telling what policy, that is up to the decision by EC or by all alumni or by committees. So whosoever qualifies from our coaching, he will naturally prefer, he is obliged that we gave him coaching at nominal cost or no cost or whatever it is. So then reskilling and mid-career counseling. In that, I really appreciate this Sarthi move. It is much more than what was given to me. Okay, I clap also for that. The thing is, it's not I do. The thing is, the work should be done. And people should spare time. I read that message that everybody should spend 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever. So it is very, very positive move. Very, very. So my committee has very, very little relevance as compared to that. Sarthi. And reputation and brand management, for that I work, and I found that IIT logo, IIT Delhi Alumni Association logo was already registered, but still I am reviewing that if something more can be done. Some committee for research funding, this I am also working. I could not work on that much, but it is naturally my interest area and my job area also. And student stress I have already described. One was very important, that was leadership conclave. The president has given me very, very nice idea. That was Vision 235, I think. So in that, I attended both the meetings. One was Vision 2020, that was held in Ashoka Hotel in I think 2003 or 4, 2004. So I was present in that. But in Vision 2020, what was discussed over there, today it is 2020. We have not achieved those goals, or very marginally. Rather, we have gone even down. Instead of upgrading, we have declined rather. And it is a matter of concern, rather grave concern. Another leadership conclave was held in 2012. That Munjal was chaired that conclave. He was passed. I discussed with him also what was the style and what should it be there. I have been quoting repeatedly that leadership conclave 2012. What was its agenda and how it was conducted? It was conducted in Hotel Welcome, Saket. I attended that also. In that, previous directors of IITs were invited. People spoke very well. And in this regard, I contacted some previous directors also of IIT Delhi, that what are their views. And long discussions I have had with them. And very frankly, they are giving, because now they are retired, they have no fear also and no interest also. So I'll give those points also, what they are telling, and on phone I have been discussing also.
Others will not get a chance.
Okay. Then I'm finishing regarding Pan IIT. I have some reservations and I will talk to the EC later. That can be taken later. Okay.
No, you can share what you have.
Not now. It will take time.
So 1 or 2 points, whatever immediate 1 or 2 points you can tell us, because I have told that we are going to have not more than 6 EC. So in the next EC may take 2 months, because we are struggling, because COVID time is there and physical is very risky. We are putting our life at risk, even though we are taking a lot of, the pandemic is very high in now Delhi. So we think that we don't know when the next EC, how the things come, because we have taken one attempt this time to meet physically and do it. So please, whatever you want to tell, you can tell, but you have to very quick, because others has to speak, and so we have to bit short, because in the beginning we should have announced some rules that every speaker will give 4 minutes, and then they have to raise their hand, and then with the permission of the chair only they'll be allowed to speak or about to read. It's not a regular EC meetings where because when we are sitting physically we can talk anything. We are in a digital, some of very senior, junior, all sort of people are here. But apart from that, we have to follow the this etiquettes and the decorum of the institution of the chair. Whether it's Ravindra Kumar or somebody else there, but we have to respect the chair. And thank you, Professor Sudhir Kumar Tewatia. You have given very nice suggestion. We have taken this, but your ideas on the reservation, because we are a public university, So, and run by the government of India. So, what are the policy there? We have to. This is your personal views. That's not IITDAA association view.
Yes.
So, we respect your personal views, but it does not be a part of our official reporting because it's a very sensitive matter. So, as being a public university alumni association president, we cannot take those into our proceeding. But you have given very suggestion. You have raised very good idea, thoughts about the ranking of the system, and already your report has been submitted by me to the director, and in turn director has given to the dean to do the CGP and the degree. I think that is one of the big achievements. And for that, we need a big round of applause from all of us.
Thank you very much.
But now let's.
No, but now if you said about
Please. Because 1 minute. Because already
I will finish with 1 minute. First of all, I am not averse to joining PAN-IIT. Okay, this should be very clear. We can join PAN-IIT, but procedure should be there. I am against the procedure that on their own we are sending the members. That on their own we are discussing in the EC, chupchap style we are sending the members. This should be thoroughly discussed. Second, it is not mentioned in the constitution. Even PAN-IIT word is not mentioned in the constitution at all. On our own we cannot decide. Even EC cannot decide. Sending members on PAN-IIT line is subordination to them. If PAN-IIT wants its own existence, he should elect their members. PAN-IIT wants like IIT own existence, association elect.
What you do, because you raise very serious issues, so we'll have a subcommittee. Let subcommittee give the report. And we'll tell you the thoughts and ideas will be there. Maybe you will also want to be there. So you can give. We'll have a subcommittee of the senior member, president, and we'll have a joint call because it is something which has thought, debated, and then we'll take. Thank you very much. Sure. Now, thank you for it. Now next.
Now, I would like to invite Mr. Kalpeng. Please speak out about your subcommittees. What the work has been done.
See, for the hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Great. In fact, I will go ahead without bothering about it whether someone can hear or not. For the sake of saving time, since we have further many more members who would like to present their ideas. So let me just quickly summarize it within 2 minutes. One of the subcommittees which I have with me is organizing national city chapters. The activity has been initiated and we have had pretty much meaningful discussions with a fairly large number of cities. We started the entire procedure by asking interested alumni or motivated alumni to volunteer themselves by filling up the nomination form. And we received about 31 responses, where one of them was ex-employee, interestingly. And we had about 5 global responses, which have been handed over to Pradeep. Subsequently, we approached all these 26 individuals who had responded with their interest and filled up the nomination form. So we took it for granted that they were all keen to volunteer and contribute towards activating the chapters. Subsequently, we also had meetings. We tried to divide these chapters into 3 zones: northern, western, and southern zone. So we started with the western zone. We had Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Bhopal, and Ahmedabad representatives joining us. And we had pretty much meaningful dialogue with all of them. And idea was to listen to their suggestions and ideas. And some of them had already worked previously and for many years rather. And therefore it was interesting to get some feedback as to what was happening in the past and therefore what we should do for the future. Similar experience was with southern chapters, where we met the Hyderabad, Bangalore, Trivandrum, Chennai representatives. We had one from Patna. And we are yet to take care of the northern region, and we are both the chapters as well as Dehradun, Chandigarh, Jaipur. Now, having said this, couple of issues which they raised, we would like to probably discuss it separately in terms of what kind of financial independence that chapters can enjoy, particularly the ones which are pretty confident that they can raise their own finances and therefore would like to conduct some meaningful activities on a different scale. But having said this, as of today, we have tried to convince them that we will continue with what has been the established practice and we'll try to make it slightly smoother, by which flow of funds should not become a moderation to any chapter activity. I think as of today, people are accepting it and therefore we should go ahead with that. Now, after the chapters, we also had a couple of other interesting engagements. One which I would like to mention at this stage would be identifying areas of cooperation and collaboration with alma mater, particularly the institute activities. I have been approached by Gopal Krishnan and Gururaj Deshpande Center, which has come to me from Khalid, who is junior to me from IIM Ahmedabad. I would just briefly explain to all of you as to what this GDC does across the globe. GDC works on faculty research work and tries to convert the faculty research work into meaningful ideas, business ideas and entities. Now this is interesting. All along we have heard of activity happening to convert the alumni startup ideas into business entities. Here we are looking at the research work of the faculty and trying to convert that into meaningful ideas. And there is a systematic incubation, working together, collaborating, and they work with more than 300 institutes globally. And these are all very prestigious institutes. So in India, they would be happy to work with IITs, IIMs, etc. So having said this, this is one initiative I am taking up rather seriously because I feel it has a lot of potential for the institute, for the faculty, and it would be a great motivation for anyone who wants to join, connect, remain connected and contribute towards this activity. Now this is of course at a preliminary stage right now and it's just begun. So I would keep my fingers crossed till the time something meaningful comes out of it. Getting associated with global prestigious institutions and associations and having joint activities, I think I'll probably not have anything to offer at this stage because I'm personally in touch with Harvard Business School, in Wharton, PenU, etc. And I'm also cultivating further relationship where I would be able to curate some event in association with one of them. And once we see how it works out for us, I think we will be able to take it forward systematically. So that's about all. Yes, the database creation, I'm creating a database of people who are working in MNC, but primarily I'm actually dipping down into my IIM Ahmedabad, the IIT Delhi resources, and I'm very confident that by the end of the year we'll have at least 100, 150 very meaningful information of the people who are working in the multinationals and have IIT Delhi alumni status. So thank you very much, and I must thank Dr. Gitanjali, who is our convener for the group and who has given me a couple of opportunities to be part of some webinars, and I'm very happy to contribute. Thank you very much, all of you, and thanks for hearing me. Over to you, Jyotsnaji. Hello, if anyone has any query, quick one, I can handle it. Otherwise, Jyotsnaji, you can take it forward.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Now I would invite Manish to speak out about his subcommittee's work.
Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Very good afternoon to all of you, and warm welcome to all from my side. I'll come next. Hot seat. नहीं इसको टिल्ट कर देना वहीं से Very good afternoon to all of you. Respected President, sir, Sri Naveen, Dean IIT Delhi, Professor Naveen Gar, Secretary Mrs. Jasna ma'am, all past president, seniors and friends. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak on behalf of my subcommittee, that is to connect with the government department and get the data of those who are serving means serving in the department. In that direction, I have started something. We started with this year, as President has already mentioned. The Civil Services Examination 2019 result just came out, and it's a very prestigious moment for all of us that every year IIT continues to give about 15 to 20 guys from IIT Delhi itself. This year also IIT has continued that trend. Until now I am in connection with the only 10 to 11 guys, and from IIT Delhi Alumni Association I would like to congratulate all of those guys. I have with me the list of those guys. I'll start the name. Shrestha Anupam, All India rank 19. He is BTech 2018 pass out, Chemical Engineering Department. Second, Shashwat Tripathi, All India rank 78, BTech 2013, Civil Engineering Department. Third is Hardik Agrawal, All India rank 96, BTech 2018, Electrical Engineering. Fourth is Amit Jain, All India rank 100, 2013, Textile Technology. Fifth is Ojasvi Alankar, All India rank 284, BTech 2018, Electrical Engineering. Sixth is Anil Basak, All India rank 616, BTech 2018, Civil Engineering Department. Seventh is Ashish Kumar, BTech Textile Technology, All India 460 rank. Next is 8th number Jayant Nahata, All India rank 298, 2018 Biotech Dual. And the next 9th number is Sachin Yadav, All India rank 296, Electrical Engineering, 2016. 10th Sonkar, BTech 2 Civil Engineering, All India rank 767. Next is 11th is Vineet. I don't have that much detail about Vineet. I think there are some more guys in the list, and in limited time I have to collect this much list. And we are, as an alumni association, we all are in connection with these guys. Most probably we will be planning something with all these guys in future in a collective way. And thank you. I again would like to thank you, President Sir, Secretary Ma'am, and all those who are giving me such kind of responsibility. I'll try to put my best, whatever given to me. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you
for sharing this good information about the alumni, those who are going to IAS.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all.
Yeah. See, I would just would like to share you those EC members who are talking about their subcommittee. Please, already I told in my agenda items that the subcommittee will not be, we have not taken up, because I gave one mail 29th May 2020. I have written one mail where I told that the Howard subcommittee related database will start their work only after data protection usage policies in place. So we have, because we now this year I made my vision that the digital transform is the way forward. We have to live in the cloud. We have to be in a digital world. So definitely when we are in a digital transaction will happen, a lot of issue regarding the data protection, data privacy, data how to share, lot of things will come. As of now, in the trust, people are believing, they are sharing their mobile number, they are sharing their email. Even Josna, she was telling me that when she for the election, she was just collecting some. She was asking some of her friends to please come and join the IIT for election, because we met some this email and this. Why should I share my email? Why should I share my mobile? I pass out from IIT. That's a fact. I can share my degree certificate, but no, I can't say personally. So there are people who have apprehension. There are people who come voluntarily to share their information. So privacy, security, and these are become big concern now across the world. So India and our alumni is global. So somebody is in USA, somebody is in Ethiopia, or somebody is in Bhutan, or other country, or New Zealand. But we have to think that we should not be violating any law, and the data is now new oil. So definitely
we have to have a long-term vision. See, today we have some problem in collecting the data and other.
Hello.
No
You
voice.
are not audible. Hello, sir.
Ravi, there's no voice.
Hello. Sir, your voice isn't coming.
Take it forward. Thank you.
Yeah, next one. I would like to ask Asif to come up and talk about his work. Asif, are you there?
Perfect. Sorry, ma'am. I just unmuted it. So, am I audible now? Hello,
Yeah,
am I audible?
Start.
Perfect. Commissioner the Chair. So, I was interested in this committee on publications. On June, we had an AGM newsletter printed. So, for July, we invited some write-ups from all the esteemed alumnus, but we got only 8 responses. So I was planning, and I will talk to the president regarding it. So rather than having a monthly issue, initially we can have a bi-monthly issue. So the July entries are done with. I have sorted it out, corrected it grammatically and all. And these entries from July and August will be combined, and we'll have a bi-monthly edition for the month of July and August at the end of August. Secondly, I was given the task of publication printing. So since there is no classes and no meeting as such, so that part is pending. Once the normal routine resumes, so I will be getting the printing work done. One of the problem I would like to narrate, and I would like to thank Kalpen sir, because for the month of June edition, he really helped me a lot. Thank you so much, sir. I wasn't expecting that much of a response, but you went through each and every article and you suggested numerous changes on numerous occasions. Thank you so much. So if I could get like person like him, like another one, the newsletter thing wouldn't be a tough part. So rest is fine. And I'm really thankful to the president for entrusting me with this big work. And I would like to say that I will try to make things better and I will try to learn. And I hope with new editions, we'll have a better ones. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, Shruti. I would like you to speak about your work. Shruti? She's on mute. Shruti?
She's on mute. Unmute.
Shruti, would you like to share? No?
Next.
Okay. Next, I would like to ask Vijender if you can share your views on your subcommittee. No? In the meeting. Okay. Okay, Vijender is not in the meeting. So let's go with the next one. Kunal, would you like to speak about your work? Kunal?
चाय पिलाएं, उसको वॉशरूम उसको उठाओ, जाते ही
Okay, Kunal is also not there. Yeah, let's go with Rakesh now.
Rakesh there?
Yeah, Rakesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi everybody. Good evening.
Yeah.
Basically, I would like to speak about two of the subcommittees which have been allotted to me. Others which work is yet to start, or because they are later in the year, so nothing has been initiated on that. One is about the subcommittee on the reviewing of the MOUs. So existing MOUs as well as the older MOUs which have been signed some 2-3 years back, wherever some issues are involved. Many new initiatives have been proposed. They have come through the president for review, and some have been turned down because I did not find anything appealing for the IIT association to participate in that. They were only probably one-sided. But three of them which I would specifically like to highlight are, one is the initiative on skill enablers that we have signed MOU with skill enablers, and that YCC event is on. And it's a 2-week event. We could successfully sign a very favorable MOU with skill enablers. And we hope a good outcome will come out of the startup events that are going to happen through the next week. Second one is about the Sarthi program. About the Sarthi is basically it is to facilitate or help the all the unplaced MTech and PhD students who are either unplaced or they are underplaced, whichever way. Somebody wants to change after a few years, they may not be freshly graduated from IIT. So anybody wants to change, or so we are there to help everybody. Of course, if there are some BTech students also, or as an extension, some family members of the alumni, those also we will take up, but that is for the second stage. Immediate is MTech and PhD students who are unplaced as on date. This becomes especially relevant in the COVID times when people are at a loss what to do. So I will speak about, okay, let me complete with Sarthi. We have sent out emailers to all the alumni. Satish has been very helpful in doing that. We have sent emailers, all the alumni have gone, and we have got a very encouraging response. About 35-40 people alumni have responded, saying that they are willing to help. We had sought help on various corners. Either people can mentor, they should be willing to spend 3-4 hours per day, or 3-4 hours per week, depending on their availability, for various activities. They can mentor people, they can individually, they can do joint webinars, joint discussions. I mean, something which needs to be still stitched together, but we are forming a Sarthi community. We have spoken to each and every individual through a series of Zoom calls, and understood how they can help. And as a result, the feedback that we have gotten, people are willing to offer jobs. Many people have actually offered jobs in their companies. That okay, why don't you? I mean, these are the positions that I am offering for the alumni, and if people can come in, either they can come in as interns or they can come in as regular employees. Some people are also working abroad, or they are in foreign institutes doing postgraduate programs, postdoctoral programs. They have offered to facilitate tie-up between IIT Delhi and their institutes and wherever they are studying right now for exchange programs. So people can actually, our alumni or our students can go abroad and do some research study on a exchange program, or as a regular one where these our mentors can advise them. number of things are happening, and we are actually now in the process of updating our website. So we are thinking, we already have a platform, IITDAA platform, on which some link is available. So we want to update it for the Sarthi, and Mukul is, actively he has taken up this work of updating that. So this is where we are. This is an initiative we have just started on, embarked on that initiative. A lot needs to be done, and if more and more of our EC members can join, most welcome, and we need more of them. So that is one part. Second initiative that I could review. I was given the work of reviewing the MOUs. So another thing is the NEEV one, but with the documents were provided to me, and I have reviewed that NEEV. I mean, it's a very complex thing. Very many issues are involved. We are not sure where we are. It was started 2 years back. Last year there was a complete vacuum. And Udesh was there, but he had asked to withdraw from the IITDAA association. There's still a lot of things to be sorted out. I have given my report to President, and he has to now take it forward in the best possible manner. But yes, I mean, Udesh is a presently an EC member, so we have to see how we can do it in a very judicial manner. But my emphasis is that this is a very useful program, very nice initiative that was started, and we must go ahead with that. And we have to get our act together and sort out whatever issues are there. And NEEV was a IITDAA association initiative. We must continue with that. So that is all from my side. And any questions, anything?
Okay. Thank you, Rakesh.
You're welcome.
The Sarthi program is really good, which is helping students to get new jobs.
Thank you.
It
I
should
would
go forward.
like everybody to join. Please help.
I would like to speak from here. It's over.
It's over. So now next.
No, let me comment because yes, mentioned he is going to process.
About NEEV.
Yeah. See, thank you, Rakesh, for giving the presentation, and you have given the report to me, but you have recommended that there is an issue that is very complex. It started with a good intention, but it has flip-flopping from here to there. People have a lot of confusion. What is the legal status or how we have to go about? So even there was one recommendation, one of the recommendations that we should have the legal opinion. So we will take the legal opinion, then we will have some committee, then we will decide. Because at the end of the day, the IITDAA brand, IITDAA alumni brand, we have to protect. It's a good initiative, but since it has worked through some NGO and a lot of our alumni are interested to revive this, so we have to find a fine balance that our damage to our brand should be preserved, and we'll have some balance view. We should not do in a hurry. We should not take any decision because, as you rightly mentioned, it's complicated. So we'll have an opinion, legal opinion, then we'll have a subcommittee, then they will decide what to do because that has some own consultation. And I am in this opinion that we have some other NGO who take the NEEV initiative, or like Gitanjali is interested in the NEEV, or somebody till this thing is clear, because the relationship between the Udesh and NEEV get clarified. Till that time, I think Gitanjali is interested, he can take, you can take, or any other EC member who is very committed to the social cause. Well, that's a very good initiative, and we have our this national education policy has come where a lot of focus is there in the school education. So this is a very good thing. We have to take an initiative. Only thing that we have to keep in proper place. If there is some gap or there is something we are not in the right way, we are not done better, let us fill those gaps, rectify those gaps, and if some mistake is there, either we have to condone it, or we have to restrain him, or we have to get some leave, because it has a very long-term consequence. It's not that we have some individual opinion, but tomorrow anything happens and somebody will say it has gone out of bounds. So we should have some reason
discussion, wider consultation, because your committee has given the report that it has to be have some legal. So definitely, I am accepting that. But after the getting legal opinion, we'll have some committee where the senior alumni, past president, or other people can involve, and then we can take a decision. But I am in the opinion that whatever the NEEM and WAPSI, they should be revived. They are good initiatives, but in somewhere they lost the momentum because we didn't find in much enthusiasm in overall either maybe the volunteers we are not getting or kind of support or maybe any reason. So, and this one more thing I want to close here, that any initiative which we start at least for 3 to 5 years, first do whether it's sustainable or not. Where you should not go just like as a Photoshop activity or something, because I am getting a lot of bombardment from the NEEM. NEEM is the only thing which has, I think, it put me at least 5 years kg. I have lost total after joining it. I was 84 now, 14 kg. I think NEEM was given 5 kg reduction. I am getting my own old friend bombardment. Night time I am getting mail, WhatsApp message, and I requested many times my colleague Udesh Sharma, please don't trouble me. I am getting trouble. You are enjoying, but I am bearing. Please allow me to pass my rest of the time. I am not here permanent. I am president in transition. My tenure will be over. Please allow to let me peace, because when I quit my office, I don't want to have any enmity or any friends which are criticizing me that I am very soft on this. I am not very hard. But when I was in the department, I was very tough. Because people used to complain me, sir, you are very nice when you are not in chair. But after occupying your chair, become very rude, very different. I thought this chair only feeding me. I am loyal to this chair. How can my personal opinion matters? I tell people very jokingly that even Ravindra Kumar ki, I tell 80% Ravindra Kumar ki nahi sunta. So मैं आपके कैसे help कर सकता? If my rules, regulations are allowed, I am there to help you. If they are blind, they are opaque. If they not give me flexibility to maneuver here and there, I will not do it. So that is, I got my own limitation. So thanks for your report. We'll have a subcommittee. We'll decide. We'll take the proper, because there are a lot of issues are involved. I received a lot of mail, WhatsApp message, this thing. Whether what he does before this inform me, people inform me what's happening. So even Neil has contributed to 5 kg reduction to my program reduction program without any exercise, without. So I request that let us have a clarity. We all are IITians, best of the best brain we are representing. Society look at us for the solution, and we have built this institution. We are all brand ambassadors of IIT Delhi. We carry this brand wherever we go. So please, let's come with a good, logical and very fair and transparent manner. Let's have the discussion, have the debate. And if there are some gap, we have to close, we have to close. But at the end of the day, I want to be the right side of the road. Even though I have very personal relationship, I'm very close to him and we share a lot of, I think he is one of the EC members whom I frequently talk. Many EC members I hardly contact. I am very sorry that I should be in touch with all EC members. But he and me have very frequent discussions. Because people trouble me in night time also, and the president email ID they are writing. Now it's not, it's a record. Even I leave, the president ID is common. Who's occupying the post, he can read those messages once I quit. So that is the thing. So this is a good thing, and thank you for your suggestion. We'll have some meeting and then we'll decide after taking a legal opinion. Because we have to bury this case for forever. Thank you.
Okay. Next, I would like to invite.
Just 1 second to support President. I request that social activities, quite often this social activities, they are bringing defamation to our brand. Like some people from villages that came and complained. Some library was open and after that promises were not fulfilled. So in this connection, my suggestion, the suggestion is that we should limit the social activities to some percentages.
5%, 10%.
Yeah, 5%, 10%.
10%.
Yeah, like it was in NCC, NSS when we were doing BTech. That 5 credit or 2 credit, they were fixed for social service. National Service Scheme or National Cadet Corps Scheme. So like that. Now even we are seeing that new people who are coming to EC, they are advertising that what will you do in EC? Then ask, somebody is saying that I will bring one pond in my village. Yes. Somebody is saying that I will improve the condition of the poor people in my area. So, not commenting much, but some people entered politics from IITDAA alumni. So, in their mind it has gone that it is a platform for politics. No, it is not. Certainly not.
I will say not politics.
Yeah. It is a social service, not politics.
Yeah.
That way some Kejriwal enters, that is different thing. Okay, I don't know other people. But this is a serious misconception, particularly for new EC members. And for that, it is my request or rather a suggestion. When I speak here, it doesn't mean that I am saying one should accept. It is open to discussion and thought for all other people. That this activity should be limited. Social activity. Doesn't mean that my second suggestion is for EC member as a president has floated that it should be made compulsory. I feel those EC members who criticize, they are better than those who are not participating. At least we are improving.
Yeah, plus I would say these which we start, we should continue for 4-5 years because people are and they become dependent on us that we are guiding them. So we should continue all those things, guiding them. The students help and with me and Vapasi. So let's maybe continue with some part of Vapasi and me. Next.
We should complete those, but we have undertaken.
Yeah.
And no new.
We'll have a new entity. This highlight. Let's have something. Yeah, okay.
Whatever people decide.
Subcommittee will decide. We'll take a legal opinion.
And one point is
we have to speak. We can do a last 3-4.
Yeah. So next, I would like to invite Ijaz to come and speak about his subcommittee.
Can you allow me to...
Ijaz, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, ma'am. Can you allow
you would like to speak?
Yeah, just allow me to share the screen.
Yeah?
Can you, ma'am, please allow me to share the screen?
Can you be a little louder?
Yeah. Can you, ma'am, allow me to share the screen? Share my screen.
Ijaz wants to share the screen. Satish, could you please give permission to share the screen to Ijaz?
Yeah, thank you.
No, it's not. See, anything cannot be allowed without permission. So what is there?
And what does it mean?
You speak, we'll listen. Yeah, what is that? Chalo, please, what is the person? Please share it. Allow. We don't know. See, anything be please share. It's coming.
What does it mean? I mean, what does it mean? What are you trying to convey, sir?
No, nothing. Ijaz, you share your screen and speak out. Speak.
I cannot share my screen, ma'am. As of now, I'm not allowed to share. So if I'm not allowed to share, I am having 3 subcommittees, one for the annual faculty day.
You are the co-host.
You can share the screen now.
Yeah, now I can share. Thank you. So I was in 3 subcommittees. One is for this mobile app development. The second is annual faculty day. Third is for the student research awards. For that, Ravinder sir and Kalpen sir invited me to the chapter development also. So in last meeting, I had some discussion and based on that discussion, there are few things that I have prepared, because whatever is assigned to me, there is that time has to come, then only it can be done. So about the chapters development, I propose that we should form a Google group. It should be one, the whole, as we have database, even if somebody is not sharing, we should have one email that should go through the IITDAA office and can go to everyone. Then there should be two committees, national and international, where one person can, I mean the group can shoot the email to the national, all the EC members who are in India, and the other in which all members can shoot the email to the members who are abroad. In India, we can again make state-wise units and city-wise units. And this is proposal that we, besides the IITDAA, we should form a national committee and international committee.
Maybe we will discuss and then reply to them, not now.
Work efficiently, then there should be a hierarchy. As of now, there is a chaos. Who is who? So if we maintain some kind of hierarchy, we will be easily able to do it. One example I can say about myself, I recently migrated from Delhi to Jharkhand, and I'm not able to find that who are the members here. The one way is that I go to the IITDAA webpage and search by city and find out everyone. But if there is a Google group, I can just, somebody can add me in the group, I can just everyone will know that I'm there in this city. Sir, you want to say something to me? Yes, sir, you have found. I'm really thankful for that. I'm just saying that this is what last time we discussed. You have formed definitely the Dhanbad chapter. I'm saying that can we make it Google group? Because in WhatsApp, I mean, I have to find everyone and connect. But if, because you have database, if you form a group, one email can go to all the members. The second thing that I was assigned was the social media app, conceptual design for the social media app. And I came up with this logic that we can make a interactive app where people, instead of having the WhatsApp groups or so many things, they can continue, but we should have one interactive app where we can have all our members online. And because 50,000-60,000 are not good enough to run a social media, so we can also allow other members. So, and the way we will differentiate is that the IITDAA members, I mean the IITDAA alumni, we can give them a tick mark or some sort of anything by which they can be identified. And they can post anything, videos, share, they can interact with each other, and then whole sort of people would be knowing. The second thing, we can also form the group in the app. It can be hostel-wise, batch-wise, course-wise, branch-wise. At the same time, we can have non-verified members. Non-verified members, again, we have two categories. One is the members from the other IITs, one from the non-IIT general members. So in that case, we have plenty of people, because the people want to express their feelings and they need an app. If it is from the IITDAA, I'm very hopeful that many more would be interested in joining. By doing that, we will be able to earn revenue for the IITDAA operations as well as the app operation. Revenue model, I can go into detail, but here I propose that one advertisement we can make like exclusively for IITD. My apologies for the typo, that is triple IT written, but it is IITD. And then we can have advertisement for targeted for other IT alums or general members or for all members. Like this, we will be able to generate the revenue and we will be able to earn the revenue as well as maintain the social app. So this was the conceptual design, because I was assigned to conceptualize the social media app. So this is the idea I came up with. If you have any suggestions, you can suggest me. I will try to send it to Ravinder sir and all the people who are there, and they can suggest. I mean, definitely I am not a software guy, so I do not know how to design. The only thing I know, how things should work and how we can get maximum output from the social media. The third thing that I was assigned was the annual faculty day. In this regard, I have two suggestions. I have divided my thing into two parts. So one is that the first thing we should do is that we should try to find out that who are the our alumni who are in academia, both at India and international level. There is WhatsApp group, but again, the limitation of WhatsApp group is 255 or 56, whatever. And if one member is part in one group, he will not be able to connect with the other group. And then by connecting with this, like we can make two Google groups, international and Indian national, and we can arrange monthly webinars from these faculty members. We can ask them to send the admission emails for a master's, PhD, whatever vacancy, if their group has or their university has, they just put one email to the Google group and it will be distributed to everyone. Similarly, if there is any vacancy or any job in their organization, they can put one email and everyone will get that. So one email is going to 50-60,000 people. And those 50-60,000 people will be again sharing with our students, and then the outreach will be much more maximized. Now, coming to the second part, the annual faculty day. In this regard, I have suggested that we should call for the nominations, and we should categorize the nomination into three categories. One is for the research, the second is for the professors who are socially active. The third is we always have a student favorite professor. For example, if you ask any student, he will at least say that there is one professor who was favorite to him during his study. Okay, so these three categories we can have. We can ask the nomination, and we can then create a Google form for the voting, and we can send to all the people. And out of 50-60,000, even 2,000, 3,000 votes, we will be able to decide in a more better way rather than forming a committee of 5 to 10 people, those who are deciding on behalf of 50-60,000. So this is one thing that I have planned, because when annual faculty day will come, then only I can do something else. Now the third was the alumni awards to students for research and innovation. For this, as of now, the alumni awards are given, like the nominations are called from the department, and the IITDAA office chooses some of the judges who decides that which poster or which research is better, which is not. So in this case, what happens is that sometimes the people may be biased or may not be biased. I'm not sure, and my apologies for that. But what happens is that if I know one person, definitely I will have a preference for him. So even if in the committee of 5 to 6 people, two people have some preference for somebody, then there is a difficulty. So what I am suggesting is that call for the nomination, two types of nomination. One is department nominated, and one is the students can nominate themselves. And then we should take all the innovations and we should create a Google form for voting the best top 10 top 10 innovations. Once, because we cannot ask for first, second, third rank to 4 people. We can ask that, okay, which one are the top 10? Based on that top 10 received from the alumni feedback, we can form a committee who can decide that we should be the first, we should be the second, we should be the third. And the reason I have said in the last is there should be a committee, because sometimes, everyone has a different area. So sometimes some people will get more votes, some people will get less votes, and the science behind that, some people may not be able to get into that much detail of research. So we can have top 10 innovations voted by the alumni, and then we can ask the best.
Yeah, Ijaz?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, can you share this whole document with everyone?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
Come back with the comments.
Sure, ma'am, sure, ma'am.
Take it further.
Yes.
Okay, right now 6 minutes are left for the meeting.
Okay, ma'am. So I'm over here. Thank you. And my sincere apologies if I have said something wrong. My intention is definitely not too hard, but one thing I would say that I try to follow the rule.
Okay. Okay, thank you. It was good document.
Very good thoughts. And
thank you, sir.
Please share the PPT with us.
Yes, sir, sure. Right now I will make it.
So because you have taken a lot of efforts and very methodologically prepared, so you share with us, because then we'll build the things.
Sure, sir. I'll share with you.
Good presentation.
Right now, in just
sorry, we are running short of time. We have one
yes,
more.
Sir, I'm over. I
agenda is there.
Time 6, so I'm done.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there are- Natasha, Poonam, are you there? Would you like to share with 2 minutes time?
Or you will give
Yeah.
because,
Hi everyone.
yeah.
Just I will take 1 minute, some written short. So our committee has worked and organized the AGM successfully, I would say, for the year for this year. And currently thank you everyone. And currently we are making sure of all the virtual platforms are working and all the meetings and webinars are held smoothly. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks,
Thank you.
Natasha. It was good work done.
Thank you.
Next, Poonam, are you there? Okay. Namrata, would you like to talk? Namrata?
Okay, कोई नाम तो
Okay. Anu? Okay, please send the
Hello.
by mail all your work done in the subcommittees.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, sir, I'm not a convener of any subcommittee, but I worked for Sarthi with my ideas and some data, and working and as a jury member, level 1 YCC 2020 startup. That's it, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
No, Namrita, let me add that is not it. You have been your suggestion has been very useful in Sarthi.
Sorry, sir, your voice is cracking, so I'm not able to listen properly, sir.
I'm saying that is not it. Whatever you have done is not, it is not a mean task. I mean, you have done a lot of good work and lot of good advice has been, suggestions have been
Now
given.
we will come to the next agenda. नहीं तो आप सुन के
Okay.
इसको बुला सेक्रेटरी ये बोल आप बोल तो लिखा है
Next point is Vishal Chadha has resigned.
Yeah.
Gitanjali is.
Yeah. Vishal, I have talked to him many times, and he's not very decisive at this time. So we have, I have spoken to him many times. I convinced him, please join us. He and me were both joined together at the same time. And then I asked him, please come. But he's still thinking that the working environment of it is not very conducive for him much. But I told him, at least come and say us officially that the EC is not very conducive, so we'll try to improve it, or at least I thought another we have come joined together. So I have also pursued many times, but he told me he find that he cannot contribute much and he has to take a decision. But it's already 3 months time, and I am a lot of committee I am having, which I am not supposed to have so many committee as a president. So my role should be empower the EC members and strategize the things and do other activities. And the subcommittee should be handled by the EC members. So I am having around more than 10 subcommittee with me. So I thought this is I will give to the Vishal once he make up his mind. So Vishal is not there. So already I wrote a mail to the director and I told that so and so because he has resigned the director. So director in turn asked me. Then in turn I wrote to him that subject to approval of the EC resolution. So I am proposing to accept his resignation to the EC, and in his place I am recommending Parmesh Ranjan, who is his batch 95 batch, and he was enrolled. He was one of the conveners along with Vishal in the Silver Jubilee reunion of 95 batch, and he is have a lot of interest. I mean, he was one of the speakers in the alumni day also, and he has a lot of interest in the population related activity. He is running some NGO also. He comes very frequently in the national channel also, like CNBC, Time, Lok Sabha TV. So I thought he'll assets to IITDAA. So I propose to the EC to accept the resignation of the Vishal Chadha, and in his place, his batchmate, Mr. Pramesh Ranjan, 95 batch, BTech Civil, should be opted in his place, and he will hold the tenure till tenure remaining in the Vishal Chadha. So I propose, and I request the EC to accept this proposal. Thank you.
Hello.
See, I am running time. Shorter, I have postponing. And you see, Mr. Hello. See, I want to take a decision. Professor Sudhir Kumar Tevte, he said he is resignation, but not the option of the permission. He is going to give some quick time. So those are in favor. Raise your hand.
Hello.
Then as a president, I have to take a decision. Casting decision.
Sir, can you repeat? Your voice is breaking.
Hello.
No. It's
Hello.
Because he is the only board member. So we'll.
Hello. Can you?
No. This is there. Let people accept it. Yes or no. Take a decision. See, I have told you that.
Sir, actually, what you have
You
proposed is
have
not
a
clear.
resolution. This is noted. See, we
Lot
have
of
a
echo is going on.
Those who are resolution, please raise your hand. And how many members are there?
Sir, can you please type it? Actually, we cannot hear. Your voice is
I comfortable. I know it's for me. Otherwise, no, I'm proposing. I have given my view. I am no.
So maybe
That's why I'm
have 4
proposing.
5 and then we can choose out of them. That can be done. We can have 5.
That's why you can propose. That's why I'm telling. No, that's why I'm proposing that this proposal defeated.
Sir, can you just please type? Actually, I was not able to hear. Voice is breaking.
Let's quote some more members also. Maybe Himanshu and Atul Pal also, they can be quoted.
But I want somebody in Vishal Chadha name who will be like a regular EC member. We can cope as many as. There's a no part. We can have 20, 50, 100. Global EC, I am open even of 50 member also. I am open for that. In place of Vishal Chadha, I want permission to be there. You quote others, I accept everybody's this thing.
Just find them because.
No, I want to volunteer. It's not that I want. If Himanshu Tyagi is good, let him come.
No,
if any other name suggestion, what is that? IITDAA belongs to everybody. I tell
my point is that regular EC members
are meeting mind your thoughts idea. So as a president, I'm requesting. I'm not nominating him as my discussion. This 6 months, I'm comfortable with him because I know him personally. No, whatever the reason there, you can discuss that. So it's my proposal. And if I say I'm happy with the Himanshu Tyagi also, I'm happy with the other member also. You have time to say how many admin?
We can have 5 or 10, and maybe we can decide.
His replacement time I need somebody to help. I'll take some time for me to go with him. If you think that he's not, then it's okay. Let us cancel. Let him be there.
I think we have little time left, so maybe for that duration he can be there, and we can have other members.
Another member also. I have no option.
But my point is that regular EC members are elected. So
No. As a president, I'm telling my personal choice, but is ultimately EC. That's why I'm coming to EC. That's why I'm telling the EC has to decide.
Sir, but we should also take
No,
legal
that's why I
opinion.
come to this. See, your flexibility when say unless until you accept, it will not be there.
Sir,
Unless
if it is legally possible, I do
it
not have
cannot be
any
taken.
problem.
So that's why I'm telling you. No, I have proposed my name. You propose others.
So this is not fair.
No, this is a discussion. We are just discussing. We have to take this. It's not nobody.
And some sir, I think this
No,
is
you
not
can have as
not
many as co-op member.
Yeah,
And I see the global EC. I have taken 26 nomination. I have come. I have why I am telling you because because regular EC member they are not coming to the meetings. They are not contributing. Many of them here. I sent them. I have the documentary evidence. They are not respecting the chair also, and I am not here to waste my own time also, even though you are elected me the president. So I need your help to discharge my duty. I want to contribute my knowledge and to combine. So it's a request from my side that I can be more productive. So this is not that others are equally acceptable or EC all alumni have equal share in IITDAA share. So this is I am just suggesting that this is a person whom because I observed him last 1 year, he was coming and I was thinking that he will be a great asset to contribute to IITDAA, but those are regular EC members, they are not there, they are the students, many of their students, they occupy the place, they are wasting the vacancy here, and even some of the EC members have confined to me that he has wasted one, but I'll not take any name because I represent as a president to everyone. So, but yes, that is honesty is there. Even what is one guy is a student also, whether he report to SAC GSEC or whether he report to alumni president, whom he is representing. See, if you are a student, how you can be you have the SAC GSEC also your representative and president of alumni association also there. So they come, they don't come to say alumni at least have 5 years experience to occupy to come to election. What do you know? You are in a hostel, then again you come back again. Even IIT Delhi faculties are not allowed to become EC members. See, they have been not allowed to give even our MOU. There are around 250 directly or indirectly the alumni are there. I think you told me. So this, so then why it is a student has become office bearer? They are.
If they are alumni,
may I speak, sir? May I speak, sir? May I speak, sir?
So I want this to be changed. Let's have the alumni means ex-students. So ex-student. Yes, see, those are continuing. The Asif has come, Izaz has come. They are already in the system. I'm not going to change the existing, but I am telling that people should come. One of the agenda that I made, IITDA's activity is mandatory. Let us debate that discuss why people are not coming. What is the percentage today? What is how many? I see 13%. The attendance out of the 13. This office where there's how many are attending this meeting? We are wasting time. Individual time merits. I go with Vishal Chadha. He told my time is very precious, Ravi. I'm at this age where I have to spend some time as a professional. I got a very different kind of corporate responsibility. My family is there, my children are growing up. Yes, your children settled, though you have some freedom to just. So yes, I agree. I told him, I agree. But since the GB has elected you, so please spend that. So that I pleaded him many times. Even my wife also told that you have given your best shot. You have convinced him many times. He has called. I'll give my opinion. I'll have to discuss my mentors. I tell you, who's your mentor in this age? You have to decide. Take a decision. क्या है? आओ बात करो यार. बताओ क्या problem हुई? We are also talking. So this is definitely we have to do a lot of reforms and we have to take it further. And even I am thinking, if the EC has not become, the days are not far when the IIT Delhi will dissociate with us, like IIT Roorkee they have done. I am seeing the future, the way we are proposing. I today also requested the Dean and I told, please come, Vishal sir, we want your ideas, we are with you. So I am telling, as my experience 3 months when I am sitting, occupying the chair, I am telling this experience that these are the future. If you are not woken up, forget about differences, come. Even I got a mail where it was said that the whole IIT Delhi alumni activity are biased and prejudiced towards BTech students. And then I told, no, it's not like that. In my EC, in my OB, there are 3 are from, they are not BTech students, but they have done from MTech and PhD from here. And I told them that Sarthi program, the YCC, they all are MTech and PhD students there, and I have not failed anything. And an election also, we made a cartelization. With cartelization, the merit gets sidelined. Even this is a process, because without cartelization making group, you cannot win the election. So definitely a lot of things has to done. That's why I made this EC to the live. Let it be there. We are live on the Facebook. We are live on the YouTube. So it is recorded. So let people come and debate. See what I got a limitation. I got a limited brain, limited this thing. I'm trying to do my best, whatever the God has given me. But I can't move without your support. You have to come out from the shell, come, debate, discuss, participate in EC. Tell us why you are making the better choice. Then we have the already SAC student is there. SAC GSAC is part of XOPSU. Why you need students in the body, EC body, when SAC GSAC is represented, when Dean is represented, institute is represented. Why do you need students in the EC body? But since this MOU is written when I was not in the office, I have to go, whatever written the MOU. I am just raising the questions. Please come out, open. The days are not far when the IIT Roorkee fate is awaiting for us. It is there. I have seen writing on the wall. It is there. I have seen, but I'm speaking with my last 2 years experience as a EC member. This is my 3rd year as a EC member. I am EC first, then the office bearer. So please wake up. This thing, tell them. Yeah, thank you. I nothing personal. Ravindra Kumar is not against anybody. I want to have friendship with all because I come here to make friends, not have any bitterness. And I have tried in my best to dilute the groupism. I say I not eliminated. Groupism still exists. WhatsApp group are still existing. People are writing, abusing. I tell you, don't abuse the president. Don't abuse, but abuse Ravindra Kumar. Ravindra Kumar is I am occupying the chair. So it is, I am telling you because I am interacting with a lot of people, lot of ideas are exchanging. So I am telling with my experience, please wake up, forget your differences, melt the groupism. There is no group. We are all belong to it's like mother. We are all children of a mother. So please come with that, come with the open mind, have this thing. I am only another 6-7 months. I'll also pass my time and go. But you have to build the organization for a long term. You have to think that you ask yourself, are we doing the correct things? Even the lot of challenges are there. I'm trying my best, whatever I know, I'm passing my knowledge and expertise. But it will not go anywhere unless you strengthen my hand, unless you come behind me and come out, sir, this is our weakness. Let us how to solve it. Thank you for listening and thank you for attending. With this, we close our today's. Yeah, one more, sorry, one net banking resolution is there where our director has authorized that we can use the online banking facility of the Canara Bank, because now in COVID time we are not coming. We as office we are like Asif is already stuck in UP. I am in Gurgaon, some other places. So the payment get delayed. We cannot pay to our vendors. We cannot pay to our salary. So we thought let's have online system. So director has passed the resolution for online banking, and that to be IITDAA elimination account number situated in Canara Bank, and Mr. Asif. In addition, director, I think Asif Mustafa Treza will be allowed to access this online account. So this is be recorded because this is one thing we have to do. I told you in COVID-19, we have done a lot of things which are not followed the sequence. So we have, like I told you in the beginning, we have done EC meeting without AGM. So this I conclude. Thank you for attending. Thank you for all. I just close the meeting. Thank you all. Thank you for attending.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. In spite of being in the pandemic of COVID, our attendance is still quite high. Even in the office, we are more people. And also online, many of the EC members are attending. So it's a good step. Thank you everyone.
Yeah, credit goes to President and Secretary. That in spite of global voting, in spite of COVID, I am here for last 2
Hello.
They say. After Satish, I am the most experienced. So it is excellent attendance. Otherwise, quorum pura karne ke liye, मतलब normal time में.
No, you have seen many generations.
Hello, Secretary Ma'am.
The meeting is concluded, but I think
the expenditure part is still there.
Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you. Please,
you can share the expenditure on this.
Yeah, please. Ma'am? Yeah. Yeah, who is talking? Asif talking expenditure.
Yeah, Mr.
No, sir. No, sir. We can share that later. With the, like, you have already closed the meeting. We can share that later on the group. Sir.
आसिफ को बोल देते भाई आसिफ
सर बाद में शेयर कर देता हूं मैं वो फाइल
अरे भाई आसिफ देखो हम चेक साइन नहीं करेंगे आपका करने आओगे this thing has to be minuted in the meeting that Asif was not there because of COVID-19 and the treasurer supposed to endorse the payment the file should Satish should put a file to the Asif and then Asif in turn has to give to Josna, then Josna has to come to me. And then I have to send to the director. This sequence is not followed because Asif was not in the IITDAA office available to get a signature. I refused to put my signature and we asked Satish to take up to show account, take his approval or his concurrence or why he cannot sign and ask him to because it's the treasurer whether the payment are done as per the sanctioning or the with a proper heading or not. So it is a duty of treasurer because as a president I am not supposed to examine each and every account just to run the association to just honor our payment. So like COVID-19 situation we are allowed, but I request the Asif to scrutinize all the accounts and just find out whether all are.
I'm doing it, sir. I'm doing it, sir. Satish ji is sending me.
Signed. So, but he has to endorse. Still, he has to just see how done.
I'm receiving all the expenditures on a daily basis, and I'm reverting back.
Hello.
No, sir.
हाँ बोलिए बोलिए आसिफ अब अगले स्टेप आप को साइन कर रहे हैं आज के तुम कर देंगे.
Mr. Ravinder, I'm Vijay Saluja. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sir. You are our past president. Good evening, sir.
Good evening and good evening to everyone. Sorry, I joined a bit late, but later on I was raised my hand, but perhaps you were busy discussing, so I couldn't get my chance to speak a few words, you know.
No, we are sorry. You are past president. You are honorable alumni. Please go ahead.
No problem.
Sorry, we are not allowed because we are discussing some other personal issue.
I know. I think it was very
so we are a bit
emotional
and carried away.
No, it was very interesting. It was very. Can you hear? Can you hear
please,
me?
Please.
Okay, it was very interesting about you talking about groupism and all this thing. I think this word should evaporate from our association because to my mind, this word, we shouldn't even think that there is groupism. It is a unity which will make the difference always, you know, whether it is the association or the country or whatever. Because you have already finished the meeting, but just there was one item which I saw was about the MOU. You know, which the association had signed for the last in the last about 2 to 3 years. Are you aware of that? You know, MOUs. You know,
which one is it?
Some MOUs you signed, and one MOU was signed with the Giraffe Heroes India program.
So he's asking,
with whom?
Hello.
Yeah, we have signed the Rakesh Bansal is looking after the all MOU agreement for the last 3 years.
So my request is
this. The meeting he will answer you if he's still there because I already concluded. Or you can
just
I will answer because voice is getting echo here.
No, I will just take a minute if you allow me to do so.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir. I told you. We
okay. I will
raise your hand. We want to hear you. We are here to your suggestion and how to improve our working style. For your guidance, you are our mentor.
No, thank you very much for your kind words. I will send it in writing. My only one suggestion to Mr. Bansal is that there was an MOU signed by the association in 2018 with the Giraffe Heroes India program. The details are with Mr. Satish, and the idea of that program is to nominate the heroes of India who are doing brave jobs, you know. And I would request Alumni Association to please see and please nominate people. Well, anyone who is doing brave jobs for commendation as Giraffe Heroes by a jury. It's a matter in detail, but have a look at that MOU and then we can discuss it later.
Yeah, we can tell. I'll tell the subcommittee who's looking after the awards. They will get in touch with you. And we'll see the MOU.
No, commendation, we will, listen, commendation is to be done by our jury. It is the program, Giraffe Heroes India program. I am the director for all over India director. So we had Alumni Association is just to help this program in getting nominations from all over India of the deserving people.
Definitely. You send me immediately, I'll put a notice alert. I take very quick decision. I work in binary system. I say yes or no. I don't work in, I take very quick decision. And I allow others to pass a judgment on me, whether I take a right decision or wrong. So I'm very quick. You send me immediately within 5 minutes, I'll see it. Even night time also, if I see immediately, I don't sit.
So I'll send you a mail with a copy to Mr. Bansal. Okay.
Thank you. We'll immediately
have a look at it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's nice talking to all.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, Asif, what about accounts? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Asif.
This time we are online, we can discuss it later.
So ठीक है, आसिफ ने जो बोला उसको ले लेना पास उसने मैं उन्हें साइन करने के लिए thank you all. Yeah.
Let's just close it.